In this video, I want to show you guys how I find my target neighborhoods for lawn care. I did this for pressure washing and that business, and you can also do this for lawn care if you're just starting out, or if you want to find some route density and hit these yards up with EDDM or flyers or door hangers or yard signs, whatever have you, door knocking. This is a way that you can find those neighborhoods. Now, the tool you see behind me is the EDDM.USPS.com website. This is the official post office's EDDM tool. You can actually purchase a route here. I just clicked on one right here. But if you hover over these routes, if you can see these numbers, and I'll try to, let me see if it'll let me close this in here where you can see. Okay. So you see where it says refined search right here, and you have all these income, cost, size, age 24 to 35, and you can change this however you want to do it. I like to do this right here. Business. I don't like to include business, but it's good to know. I'll go to something like Zillow.com and I'll filter to sold. I'll go to the zip code that I'm wanting to do business in, and I'll just look around at these neighborhoods that I want to service, and I can see where the money's at. I can see who has disposable money. Now, you can't always determine this by the cost of the home, but you can get a pretty good idea. Every home around here is around no less than, I see a couple over here on the outskirts, but it looks like they're not on the same subdivision, HOA. There's a $420,000. That's the lowest one I've seen thus far. That looks like a little plot of land for 112. But for the homes, you're looking at 1.11 million, 1.4 million, 1.3, 1.1, 680K, 775, 910. Like, this is where you want to be. You go over here across the road even, and they're around the 500K to over here is 1.6 million. 1.3 million, 1.88 million. I mean, you could literally target like this right here and make a full-time business out of lawn care. The reason is if you hover over this, and click it, if you see the residential up top there on the map, it says 554. That is 554 homes on that USPS route. And it'll tell you that there's also 11 businesses. Now, that can also be somebody like you and me operating out of their home. But total, you have 554 confirmed residential homes on this route that are sold no less than $420,000 and as high as 1.8 million. You go across the road, kind of the same deal, 486 house. There's a lot more businesses on this route because it does go into that upper part of the city there, and there are businesses on that road. But the average income that you can see will also show you the average income of these routes. The average household income, $116,000.83 out of 565 locations. That's including the businesses. $114,000 average income. That's 533 total locations. That's including 47 businesses. So you have to kind of take it with a little bit of salt there. But these people are well above the poverty line. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be targeting these people. They got extra money. They have the disposable income to service for your type of service. Average size is 2.82 people. That means they probably are 2 adults and 1 or 2 kids. And look, they're in between the ages of 25 to 84. You can play with this. I mean, you could do 25 to 35, make sure it's not. Yeah, I mean, 17% of them is young. That's very low. If you go up and you go, let's say, above the age of 55, look there, 83%. It's a retirement location, okay? People at the age of retirement, they're older, maybe they don't want to take care of their own yards. They're going to be more likely to hire you as a lawn care service provider. Okay, this is just one of the ways that I use for pressure washing to target those customers. I mean, look over here, 2.5 million, 1.3, 1.7, 1.5, 1 mil, 900K, 650. And I mean, you don't have to find these $1 million homes, right? Like you can go down through here. I mean, there's tons of $1 million homes in the area I'm servicing. But if I go down here, a little closer to my actual home, you could service something like this with a bunch of houses on it. Let me go over to the other tool and locate this area. So here you see you're looking at 250K and up. I mean, there's a couple that are 627,000, 400K, 375, 330. I mean, you're looking at, a good, modest, decent home. They're probably not going to. A lot of them will probably mow their own yards, but there's some that probably won't. I mean, these are going to be nicer homes. These might be the keep up with the Joneses type people. As you can see, the age difference on this route, age difference and the income difference, these people are averaging out of 658 homes, $84.4 thousand a year. They're making a little less income, a little bit modest. The house price is a little bit down. 67% from 81% are of retirement age. So you got more of the working class probably. They're probably in their 30s and 40s living here. There's 658 homes here. You could still make a full-time business here with route density in this location. Okay, I'm going to show you guys on Facebook ads. Always target. I'm probably going to up this actually because I'm probably getting a lot of results for people. I'm not getting a lot of conversions right now, which it is December. I've only got 2 off of these ads, but I want to show you guys how I set up my location for ads on Facebook. Now, you'll want to turn off the Advantage Plus audience. Do not use that. You want to make your own audience, and you want to select the age of mainly retirement age, as you've seen from my main, and don't put any detailed targeting here. Now, here is that exact location. The Equestrian Estates is where I want to service. Now, here's how I do it so I don't target everybody in the U.S., the main city where this is at. I'm going to drop a pin right there. Now, you're going to see it's going to select just 10 miles out from this. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do that down to 1 mile. As you can see, that also gets the dog park in there. We might up this to 2 miles, actually, just to get the dog park in there in case these guys over there. I will leave it at 1 mile. So this is getting the majority of people that I'm wanting to service. It might be lacking a little bit, so we might have to go out to 2 miles. That's pretty spot on. I could handle this, even if I get a few leads out in here. Let's take a look at their home prices. If we go up here, if it'll let me. Okay, yeah, here we go. So if we go up here and we're getting some of these leads, I mean, their homes are still worth $1,650,000, $660,000, $400,000, $495,000, $350,000, $770,000. I mean, we're still hitting some pretty good areas as far as home prices go and disposable income goes. But again, our major place that we're going to hit, we'll probably actually back that back down just because it is winter and we don't want to waste our money. And we want to try to get some of these guys. Now, what you could do is I could also try to move it over. Let's try that. Maybe get a little bit more over here to make sure we have everybody. Okay, it looks like we do. And then I guess I'll put, because I mean, you just got to cross the road and you're over here. I could put a bubble over here and get some customers. I mean, 1.6, 1.7, 1.4 mil, $1.6 million homes, very, very high-end neighborhoods. This is what I'm going to be targeting. This is how I'm going to come in and make a lot of money in this. Okay, I think I've still got them in there. Do I still have them in there? I think so. Yeah. I mean, let's run this. As you can see, you can drop bubbles on here. You have to turn off the Advantage Plus audience. Do not use that. Do not use anything that Facebook says they're going to do it for you, because that is designed for e-commerce and you are not in e-commerce. See, I can switch it here to Advanced Plus audience. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because I want to get detailed and targeted. I want to be targeting my main service area. I want to target the main ages I want. If you switch to Advantage Plus, it's like, what's the lowest age you want us to market to? And you put, I think the highest is 25. That means literally it's going to target everybody. They can be a homeowner. They cannot be a homeowner. They can be renting. It doesn't matter. It's going to target everybody just because it's built for e-commerce. Now, I'm going to post this, but this is how I am marketing right now in winter. And I've already got 2 customers to be able to service next year. If you enjoyed this highly tactical video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out. Be